Hello, it is again the 19th of 2020, June 19, 2020. It's quiet. 7:01 p.m. Makes sense. So, I was going to have Zane come over here, but he forgot the sensors at his shop. So I have a list of questions or items or concerns that I have. I'm going to read them off quickly. So Zane bought a couple of O2 sensors, oxygen sensors, and they go into the headers, and a mass airflow sensor. So the questions are the O2 sensors, MAF sensors, and the drive shaft length. Let me show you the drive shaft. So I'm just guessing 1.5 inches, remove 1.5 inches, and I think we'll be good. So these ball bearing, these are roller bearings, have to fit into here. And I have this yoke all the way into the transmission right now. It'll pull out like 3 inches. So I'm thinking if I remove 1.5 inches from this shaft, that'll bring this bearing over here, and then I can pull this thing onto the bearing and then lock it on. What do you think? Yeah. So that's another one. So the O2 sensors, the MAF sensor, the drive shaft length, that's 3. Now the transmission. Got questions on the transmission. Now the connector plug. This connector plug, or this connector, or electrical connector right here, what goes in that? So this is the driver's side of the transmission. I'm going to get some light on the subject here. The subject matter. Will you look at that? So I need to know if anything gets plugged in there, if it's even necessary. Next, I also need to know, I'm guessing this is park. Oh, that's probably reverse. That might be neutral. This might be low, drive, and drive. So probably 3 drives. Drive, 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 neutral, reverse, park. And that's just guesses. So Zane can help me out with that. So with that in mind, I can have this thing hooked up to here. This thing is a cable that, the shifter lever gets attached to. The shifter, whatever you want to call that. Next, the last thing I really need to do is, well, it's not the last, is the pan. I got to take the oil pan off. Reason being, I was not aware until after I had this whole thing installed. I was not aware what this is. This little unit here is. And what this does is this clamps the sump tube onto the oil pump in here. So it's just a matter of removing these bolts here, blah, 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 blah. There's a bunch of them. And it can drop a good 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches from here to here. And I should be able to remove the oil pan. Wishful thinking. Because it's got to drop quite a ways here. I'm hoping I can do that because I don't want to deal with pulling that motor again or having to raise the motor, because these motor mounts were a pain in the beep to mount. Now, of course, when I put those motor mounts in, the car was on the ground. Now it's up in the air. I have all this room to reach in and do what I need to do. So those are the only things that I really have left before I'm thinking Zane could take some time and fire it up. So those are my concerns, people. So let me see what his message was. Yeah, he forgot him. And I don't know, maybe Monday night he can come over and help me out with it. Let's see. Message. Yeah. I left the parts at the shop. So, sounds like he does have the right sensors. Man, I'll tell you what. I went to 3 places. 3, 4. AutoZone. Let me sit down. Oh! You know what? I like this seat over here. More, excuse me, more comfortable. I went to 3 places. AutoZone, or 4. No, not AutoZone. Automasters. Went to them. I went to Kennewa Auto Parts. And at the same time, a guy from Tilma was there. And I asked all 3 of those places, what type of sensors do I need? And they just gave blank stares, you know. The only thing they could do is replace what you got. You show them, hey, this is what I need, you know. I was hoping they could help me spec out what O2 sensors and which MAF sensors I needed. Clueless! Totally clueless! So Zane did manage to spec it out, and he's got them at his shop. He just he'll get them to me soon. How sweet's that going to be? Hearing that bad boy just shake, rattle, and roll the whole neighborhood. Oh, tomorrow there's a kid by the name of Brian Key. He's got a 75 Dodge Duster. I believe it's a Duster. 318, small V8. Not that small. It's pretty decent size. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And he's got a car ride to make with the Mopar clan. Now, does that not sound like a lot of fun? So Tuesday he texted me, if you're still interested in car cruise with my Mopar club Saturday, LMK. What's LMK? Saturday LMK. Anybody? I have nobody else coming, and you are more than welcome to join us. So I believe we are meeting in Ada. So he's got a blue 1975 Duster 318, and he's got it. I believe he's got headers on it, and it sounds very radical, man. Radical's good, right? I think radical's good. So I better text him. Is he going to pick me up? See if I can do this. Hey Brian, period. Dirk here, period. D-E-R-K, I'm gonna have to fix that. Whoops. So as I was muttering, it was typing. Oh. Now it spelled my name right. It said D-E-R-K, it switched to D-I-R-K. Will you be picking me up tomorrow morning? Period? Question mark? Looking forward to a good time, Jack. Period. Will Raj be there too? Question mark. We're gonna have fun. Exclamation mark. Wow, this thing is crazy. It can read my mind. I have to change Roger to Raj. He doesn't like the name Roger. But this, I said Raj, and it said Roger. And then when I went to edit it, it automatically brought me to Roger. And then I just deleted the ER. So, hey Brian, Dirk here. Will you be picking me up tomorrow morning? Looking forward to a good time, Jack. Will Raj be there too? We're going to have fun. Send. I hope he's picking me up. Which means he's probably going to have to pick me up about 8 o'clock. So it was a really nice day today, guys. Had everybody in the pool pretty much all day. When I say everybody, the girls, Kathy, Tori, Chrissy, Mike was in there for a while. Becca, her 2 kids, and Chrissy's 5 kids. So they were stirring up the water pretty good. Hey, let's take a look at it. Led Zeppelin, baby. Led Zeppelin. So again, the sun is shining really brightly. Nice. Oh yeah, I gotta show you something else too. I don't want to forget. Oh man, telephone call. Who is it? Brian Key. Hey Brian. What's up? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sure. Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, excellent. Okay. Yes. That's oh yeah, no problem. Mhm. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he do. That he do. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, that sounds like a winner, man. That sounds like a winner. Yep, you betcha. Well, yeah. Yes. Hey, thanks a lot, man. You betcha. Bye bye. Yeah. So that was Brian Key. It's on. The Mopar drive is on. So So I did notice a strawberry here. Raj will be there. He's not sure what vehicle he's taking, but it's not going to be the 71 black Challenger that he was hoping. He made it, changed it into a convertible vehicle. We'll see that someday. This stuff is the sweetest stuff ever. Just killer. This plant right here produces fruit all year, all summer, she said. Kathy said. This one not, just in the spring. But for some reason, it sounded like she had to buy them in pairs. So, I don't know why. Oh man, it's so delicious. These things are so delicious. That's a finished one. I'm going to pull that one. Come on, baby. There. Not too bad. It's a little yellow. Delicious. I see this thing is reaching up for the tomato things. Somehow we got to get this thing to train this thing to climb this way. Hope I'm not killing it. See what happens there. Looks like Monday, Kathy and I will be spending some time on here wrapping these vines up this pole. I'm going to predict that by the end of the summer, these plants, both sides, are going to be all the way up here, about this far. Okay, look at my shadow. Yeah, see where my shadow is? This far, all along this pole, on both sides. That's a prediction of mine. These are growing like crazy. Those strawberries are the bomb. Oh man. So another thing I did is I washed three windows of the horse barn. I don't like doing windows, but I don't mind doing the horse barn windows. Now the reason why I like to do them right now is I got to open the windows, and if you look, they're really streaky. What can I do about streaks? I couldn't see them when I was washing them. Just checking the horses one more time. They're spending a lot of time there. There's a lot of bot flies everywhere. I see all the eggs on their ankles. And what a bot fly will do, I can get this window open, yeah. Now these windows here, I just cleaned the outsides. I didn't clean the insides yet. Hey girls, stay out of the sun. That one is open. I will shut that window again, but the outsides are clean. The insides of these windows here are. This window here doesn't have a stop, so I have to put a board underneath there, a stick. I also got rid of a bunch of spider webs. I know I talked about this on the earlier video, but windows look cleaner. I'm not saying they look acceptably clean. So just these two stalls here, I cleaned those, and I really scrubbed the spider webs. I got to get a ladder, and I'll remove all the spiders webs off of those lamps. That one I put in about 3 years ago, and obviously I've never cleaned these lamps before. This one's got an LED lamp, brilliant light. These are these neon type lamps. I'm going to replace them all with cool LEDs. You can see the web. I think you can see it in that window there. Haven't touched that one. But yeah, it really brightens up the room for the girls with no spider webs. Wow. Anyway, so that was my tasks for today. I did clean the floor, of course. It's an easy task with a blower. Sweep and blow. I know I'm rambling on and on and on, but the pool, with it all stirred up like that, it flushes everything out. And Kathy did shock it yesterday. That's the first time she had to shock it in like 2.5 weeks. 3 weeks. No, it was 3 weeks. So I feel pretty good. Hi, kitty. How you doing, babe? Oh, look at you. Wow. This is Patches. Year oldish. She is so cool. She is such a good girl. Now the black cat, I don't know what they called her. That one William's gotten. She's a little weird. This one here is so forgiving and just a good kitten, aren't you? Hey, she's fixed now, aren't you? Oh yes, you're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetie. You've been getting my chipmunks, huh? You've been getting my chipmunks? Oh, you're such a sweetie. Kathy said if they're born in the fall, they stay small cats. You know, they stay small. But if they're born in the spring, they get really big. Is Kathy an authority on cats? She doesn't watch these videos, so I can say stuff like that and question her. I don't, you know, and most people that watch these silly videos, they don't know Kathy anyway, so I don't have to worry. I know I said this before. I'm replacing these boards, these handles, with plastic type handles. I forget what you call that wood. It's composite, I guess. So it's not real wood, or it's wood mixed in with plastic and glue. And I'm thinking they extrude it and it turns into blah 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 blah. So man, I can't wait to get these silly headers in. Oh, that's another note I got to make in this thing. Clearance for the headers. Oh man. All right, see you guys. I got to stop this video. It's way too long. It's going to shut off by itself and really irritate me. See ya. Bye.